Hello everyone, Maris Gaming here. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A type thing and answering some questions and talking about the future of the channel. Now, my first question here is from hatshrimp. It's totally not hatshrimp, the guy I play with. No, it's him. Here's a rhetorical question. Why is midget gay? He just is. There's no other explanation. And we like to joke about him being short and going to Santa on holidays, but no, he isn't that short. Alright, here's our next question. How long have I been friends with everyone? This is an odd question. Well, it's not odd at all. It's just a lot of thinking. So, basically, years ago, when I was in like middle school or whatnot, uh, I played a lot of GTA 5 on the Xbox One, and when I was doing a heist, I made a friend with a couple people named Monkey and D. Garrison and Keegan, and they were nice and whatnot. I liked them. In completely different time zones, so it was a complete pain in the ass to play with them. Then I met this guy named God or whatever. He was a Canadian little prick. Some dude who went to private school or whatnot, and was always just a little ass. And I met another guy named Cruel in White Tea Special. We stopped really playing with him. He was in Texas, whatnot. He had the most annoying mic ever, hard to play with, whatnot. Me and Cruel split off from them and ended up just doing our own thing. Eventually, we ran into these two guys on a group post looking for a game to play. Alright, so there was this guy named Soccer Star, and he was looking for someone to help with Minecraft or something. Cruel joined him, played with him, had fun with him. Then he went, hey, Manners, you want to join in on this? I went, alright. So I did. Back then I used to go by Colonel Sanders. Yeah, I know. And we just vibed. Didn't quite like the guy, but he was a great guy back then. Loved playing with him. And we played Siege all the time. Then he got his IRL friends, Rocky and hatshrimp, to join. At the time, hatshrimp didn't have a mic, so I had to be careful, curse and whatnot around him. So I wasn't sure how to feel about him in the beginning. Then we all became close friends and whatnot, played all the time together. And then there was this one guy named Sconzo, complete ass. We had him in the server for a little bit. I never really liked him. He started bullying Rocky's sister, and we all just like started beating on him after that. Then there was another guy. He was also kind of a fucking creep about Rocky's sister, if I remember correctly, if I'm remembering the guy correctly. And we would make jokes about it and whatnot. The guy got mad and ended up just like completely ghosting us, and then we figured out he legitimately liked Rocky's sister, and well, she didn't like him back. Whatever. Point being, we didn't like the guy. Then later on, Soccer Star, Chris, as we know him, ended up just completely ghosting, well, me and everyone on Xbox. They knew him still IRL, but then in high school, he became a real fucking jerk and a bastard. And after a while, they just stopped talking to him and stopped really being friends. They're technically still friends, just they don't really talk at all. And Chris is just a bastard. And for whatever reason, then Cruel ended up just like ghosting off the face of the planet when he got into some sort of aerospace program. He's still around, but now he's like some edgy fucking emo kid, and honestly don't like that. He doesn't talk to us at fucking all. And I think we got him in one of our videos, but I think he's not around anymore. But for whatever reason, all three of us vibed so well together that we stuck together for this long, and we're still talking and whatnot. It's a bit harder since they're all in college. I'm working all the time, so we don't really talk too much, but we try to get together often to record these videos and whatnot. It's fun. Now, I spent enough time on that question. That question is from Kelly. I'm going to blur out the rest of that. And next question is Is there any other games you want to try that isn't what you usually go for? So that one is a question I got from my sister uh, when I asked her what question she had. That second one is, and so basically, games I want to try. I had this idea since I saw this game Dispatch was getting popular, and I figured, well, I can get Rocky since he's seems to be interested in that game, and we just play that vibe, whatnot, and just have a playthrough of that and let's play and just talk and vibe. Then there was Battlefield 6 and whatnot. There's a couple other games I want to try and see if we can get on Left 4 Dead and try and vibe with that, do some crazy shit. We're Games are just up in the air right now. We got plans and whatnot. I'll go over that later in the video. Next question, also from Kelly. Not my sister. What is your favorite game right now? That would be Battlefield 6. I have racked up almost 90 hours in it. Don't get me, I'm not playing it every single day, hours on end. I'm just playing it every day I get, I know. I'm just playing it all the time after I get home from work. I work like 9 to 5, 8 to 5s every day up until Saturday and Sunday. So I typically just do that after work. I love the game. It's beautiful, and I hope they make more games like it. Now, I think that's all of our questions so far. Uh, I did get one question from my little brother a long time ago. I didn't really answer or whatnot. He asked if we would try anything in VR chat. Yeah, I know, a little weird or whatnot. I thought about it. We might end up trying to do something. I'm not quite sure though, since we don't really have VRs. We could play on our desktop, but people are a bit about that. And well, their community's just a bit, a little bit out there. Not saying they're bad. It's just we're not sure how that's going to go. We might try rage baiting people, but rage baiting might go too far. Alright. Now to our second topic. I got it written down. I'm trying to be all this. It's like I'm talking to a crowd of people, but I'm not talking to anyone. No one's around. And it's weird. And that's why I'm having all this stutter and whatnot. Second topic is, well, what does the future hold for the channel? The channel is almost at 20 subscribers. I'm surprised we made it that far. And I'm really happy with it. I'm doing it better with my editing. I'm trying to get better outros and intros. I'm trying to have variety. And I might buy a new mic soon to improve this quality. And we got a plan for 20 subscribers, 20 subscribers special of sorts. Then we got like a 50 subscriber plan and a 100 subscriber plan. The 50 subscriber plan is going to be the bigger video, since 20 is not that much. 50 is a big number. Now, if we get to 100, I'm going to be so fucking happy. We're going to do like maybe an hour-long video or something, where we go back to our roots on Phasmophobia or something. And yeah, realistically, this whole channel started off on a Murky Divers video. I love it so much. And I might go back and start remastering all that. Tease. I'm going to I'll just say it outright. I'm going to fucking remaster a lot of my old content to repost. Because honestly, back then, didn't know shit about editing. And I feel like I could probably do a lot better. When I learned how to edit a bit more, I'm probably not going to touch those videos and just leave them as they is. But some of the raw videos I'm going to mess with. Don't worry. If we get to 1,000 subs, I got a fucking massive thing in in the rough plans. I hope we get there. I'm so happy to even do this, even though it's a hobby and it's one of my fucking favorite hobbies, to be honest, out of everything I've ever done. Now, with all that yapping done, uh, let's see here. What do I have written down? Alright, topic 3. Uh, Plans for videos and whatnot. Projects, I would say. So, the original project that got me into, like, content producing and whatnot was one year. I was having a shitty year. I felt horrible about myself. I felt fucking depressed every day. So I decided I'm going to give myself something to do, and that was Song of the Day. Song of the Day made me happy. It was something I just post a song every day, and the plan was to do it for a whole fucking year. And then there was like 2 weeks where I had like a fucking horrible week. I'd work late, come home completely drowned and tired, and I just like started getting sloppy and lazy, and I realized this ain't doing well. People stick around for it, and they liked it, but I just started vibing with it less and less, and I went, you know what, fuck it. I talked to my friends and whatnot. They said, why don't you just start making YouTube videos? And we were planning on doing a podcast for a while, and we just like we couldn't get Ryan into plan because he was always busy. So after a while they said, well, why don't you just post something? I go, all right, fuck it. I know they're joking, but I'm just going to do it. So I go ahead and do it, and surprisingly, I actually vibed with it a lot. And we did it again and again, and I started liking it more and more and more. I looked into this editing software and whatnot. It was great. And I've looked into OBS and whatnot. It was super fun. Now this is where we're at right now. I made tons of these videos, like, because I'm trying to figure out how I want the channel to be, what I want to do. I'm probably still going to come out with these every once in a while, but I'm enjoying this so much. And I'm so thankful that I have what I can to do this. Now, next project I was talking about was, well, there was one that I guess you could call a fucking project. It really isn't. I was working on, originally, getting back into that Song of the Day stuff, but turned to Song of the Week. I ended up deciding, I had like little teasers, oh, it's coming out, it's coming out. And I went, you know what? Doing videos brings me a lot more fucking joy than these little shitty things that I do each day, every week. So I went, you know what? I'm just going to dive straight into it, and hopefully someday we'll make it big. I don't think we will, but hey, a man can dream. So that was that. Another project that I am going to try and work on, but I have on the back burner, is working on Source Filmmaker. It's not going to be a big hobby. It's just going to be one of those things where I fuck with it and then just like put a video out with it. But except like I can barely figure out how that shit works, so I might just end up canning that one. Then what was the other one? There was a secret one that me and my friends talked about that I'm pretty sure they forgot about by now, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna put that on the very back shelf until we run out of shit to do. And there was like maybe 2 other ones I completely forgot about that were just content making and whatnot. This one kind of ties into the subscriber thing, but I'll just go ahead and fucking say it because I couldn't care less right now. There is and was a plan to start streaming. Now, I understand streaming's not everyone's thing. People don't. Personally, I almost never watch anyone's fucking streams because I just don't like it. I don't like watching it live, and I just feel like, ugh, boring. But honestly, it's kind of fun. It looks fun. It looks like people who do it enjoy it. And I do have OBS, so it is a possibility that I could do. I just need to figure out my other software and whatnot and how to make it work. and that opens up a whole nother can of worms about what we're going to do for the channel when the channel eventually gets, hopefully, maybe enough to start making money off of it. The plan is to try and hype my friends up and get them to get subscribers. So, and have them edit their own parts of the video and whatnot in their own style. So we can all have videos out working and whatnot, and all hopefully make money off of it. The plan is, though, if it's not a lot, then I'm gonna probably just take it and pocket it, to be honest. But no, I wouldn't do that to my friends. If they really need it, I'll just give them something of it. Even though, honestly, I'd really prefer just pocketing it for myself. But hey, that's the whole plan, to try and hype their channels up and whatnot. So far, the only one of them that has a channel is Rocky Rocker Boy. I understand the picture looks weird. He's in the anime and whatnot, so I don't judge him on that. You can go follow him, please, for the love of God. Go subscribe to him. I want to force him to do this as well. Because, yeah, it's fun making them, and it will give him a little bit of an incentive to help me make a bit more. And I could teach him a thing or two, and he could teach me a thing or two that he figures out. Although his thing will probably be a lot more different than my content. And, yeah, streaming is going to be something that I want to do. I'm trying to learn, and if you guys actually want it, then I will try to make it work and see what I can do. And maybe our first stream will be a Fallout 76 stream, or another stream or something, because I do want to make that work. And honestly, this channel has given me a lot of happiness, a lot of hope that I honestly didn't know I had. And I feel like it just gives me a bit more confidence. I have no confidence in person. Like, I can't make eye contact with people. And when I say I'm autistic, I genuinely mean it. Doctors confirmed it when I was a baby, and then they confirmed it again. Yeah, I'm just weird like that. And it's weird not having them here to help me record and whatnot, but it's always fun, no matter what. I'll fall on my face sometimes, but I'll always get back the fuck up and work on these things. And I'll buy myself something sometimes to give me a little bit more of an incentive. Like if I get like a lot of views on a video, like that last video I did got 50 views, I was so fucking happy. And I got myself like a Fallout thing that I wanted, because I went, you know what, I'm going to pat myself on the back and do it for once and buy some shit I want. And I did it again with the Rainbow Six Siege thing that got like 75 views. Some of you might be hearing this and go, that's not a lot. To me, it's a lot. My views are like maybe 10 at most, usually. Sometimes I don't get any views, which honestly kind of saddens me, because I put even though they look like shit, I put a lot of effort into them, and then like seeing them fall flat on their face just makes me go, it makes me sad, because you put effort into something and it falls flat on your face. You don't like seeing it, but to me, it's also like it's not that much of a problem. And you know what? Fuck it. I enjoyed making it. That's all that matters. And hopefully someday we can get to that point where we can do live streams and whatnot. And I want to also thank my brother, my older brother, very much, because he helped me set up Sony Vegas, and also kind of helped me with a couple things like building this fucking computer. And, well, oh shit, I forgot about another project. We had canned the comic project, and that was because it was honestly just kind of annoying. I had to move people around the building for hours and Gmod, and I had to take pictures, and then I gotta make a story, and I'm terrible at that. Steven's going to this, Rocky is going into story making in college and whatnot, and whatever that word is. So if we get him subscribers, he might end up being the person making those. if he wants to. It's completely up to him. Um, Another thing I want to address is, well, the unhinged stuff. Because at first, when I first was doing videos, I told them, hey guys, be calm, don't make any fucking crazy batshit saying or whatnot. And then we ended up, it just like removed a lot of the fun. When we took the filter off, we had so much more fun. I went, you know what, fuck it. We aren't making any money off of this. We'll just do it, and then if we just do start making money, I'll just nuke the channel, start a Patreon, and have the old videos up there. Speaking of which, that's another plan. Once we get enough of a base, then we might start a Patreon and have tiers, whatnot, and have special things for y'all. Probably not a lot, because I don't got a lot to really give, but just enough. With that being said, I'm pretty sure I've hit my limit on how much of this recording I am making. But a lot of work, a lot of things need to be done. And I'll probably get some sound paneling in my room to see if I can make this a little bit quieter for everyone to get better quality on my mic. Another thing I want to address was, I was hoping just to bury it under everything and not address it ever again, but the Fallout videos. It hurts me to say that I'm just probably never going to get back to them. And it's stupid, but I just don't want to, because, as you guys could probably already tell, I suck at speaking. For whatever reason, it's like my brain goes faster than my words, or my words go faster than my brain. And then I might say half words sometimes. And it hurts a lot seeing that, because it just makes me realize that I'm defective, whatnot. But yeah, that's that. I tried to find an AI voice like I said I would, but no matter what AI creators I go to try and find out, ooh, where can I get a good AI President Kennedy voice from? Yeah, none of them have any sources of where I get that shit or anything anywhere. I tried Googling it. They give me 7 answers about, here's a paid thing where you could pay $20 a month and you'll have access to this AI. And it looks super fucking sketch. And I'm like, well, is it really sketch or is it legit? So that's a corner I ran into, and I can't really speak well and read aloud well at all. It's like I got dyslexia or something, whatever. I just jump word to word. Sometimes I'll fill in a gap that's not there. And it's weird. And I know that. And honestly, this recording's getting a bit long. I want to say thank you to every single one of you that likes and comments and subscribes. I know it's annoying to hear people say that, because, well, yeah, I'm going to watch your video. I'm not going to really like and subscribe, because that's just a lot and whatnot. But I really do love it when people do that, because I go, someone actually watched the video, and it wasn't just like an accidental click on the video and go, oops, I accidentally clicked the video, I'm clicking off now. And it helps show that what you guys want. And it's great to have people here. I hope we get more soon, more subscribers, but it's all up in the air right now. And I feel like I'm getting a lot more confident off of this thing. Again, thank all of you for everything. I want to especially thank my best friends, Rocky and Steven, and even some of the people along the way that are still around that we just don't talk to as much, like Steven's sister, Gianna, Matt, of course Matt, because even though Steven got in a fight last video about, is Matt actually part of the fucking the crew or whatnot? And I went, yeah, well, yeah, he is. He started joining us in Phasmophobia, and we started playing with him a lot more, so I figured I'd give him a role. Now, he's not a complete member, kind of like how sometimes Vanoss will have Spoon there, or like Terrorizer will have Spoon there, and then you just like go a while without seeing him. Kind of like that, except different. I don't like relating it to our YouTubers because I prefer to do my own thing. Even though I might take inspiration from a couple. And for all that, well, again, thank you all to all my best friends and everyone along the way. I love all this so much. I feel like I'm actually enjoying a hobby for once. A stupid hobby, be it, but hey, it's better than nothing. And as always, you. Let me go for an inspirational quote here. A lot of things, you might doubt yourself, but a lot of things you can actually do if you just stop thinking. You just stop thinking heavy. Just think of it without 4D dimensions, like 2D. You're going for something, you just go, 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 stop thinking. I stopped thinking when I made this. I somehow did. I was like, well, would it be useless? It would take time, blah, 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 blah. And I stopped overthinking. I went, you know what? Fuck it. This shit's easy. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Even though sometimes it's not fucking easy. I started crying about, like, the last fucking video of the battlefield, and it took me hours. I'm still not happy with how it came out. But I still love it. It's great. And I hope that someday we will reach that high goal. Honestly, I never thought I would ever be able to. I never thought that I'd be here in front of my monitor in Gmod talking to myself, or theoretically people jumping around everywhere because I don't have a fucking proper list made. I'm just going, alright, I have so and so written here. What do I jump to? And I go, alright, that's it. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you another secret project so you don't click off the video immediately. Yeah, there's a plan, since I finally learned green screen, to have my character right here actually appear in videos where I'm like on the screen right here doing a pose with a green screen in the background, so I could just easily put it into a video, then put it on another place, and then have different poses or whatnot for my friends and whatnot. Basically, what Russian Badger does, but except not on Source Filmmaker. And yeah, I get it. Low, blah, 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 do your own thing. But I still love how he does it. And you know what? Fuck it. People use Wikipedia for info or inspiration. I'll use so-and-so as inspiration. Not a really equal thing to say, but hey, I'm just trying to make my own thing, and I just struggle with that sometimes. Anyways, that's that. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, anything, because this is the most fun I've ever had. And, yeah, we're going to keep being fucking batshit crazy in the videos, but, it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys stick around. Again, long ass video. Bye.